Hello YouTubers. Today we have for you a wireless charger trio. So this is from Samsung. It has it's 9 watts fast wireless charging, 3-in-1. This was purchased from Best Buy with 1-day delivery. They were showing a $20 off, and based on other prices it was probably a few dollars cheaper than everybody else, with of course no shipping charge. So let's see what we got here. Now I have a Samsung watch. This is a Galaxy Watch Active, and supposedly this will allow me to charge the watch on here. I have a Pixel phone. We also in the house have an iPhone, and this is supposed to also charge the iPhone as well. It's heavy, very heavy. So here it is in all its glory. There's not going to be much in the box, of course. So there's a little tab here on the bottom, and that's what you use to pull it up. Shows an icon of a phone and earbuds and a watch. So this would be where the watch goes. The phones go here, and if you have wireless earbuds, they would go over here somewhere also. And I don't know if you could see, but there are 2 rubber bases on here, so that keeps it nice and solid and steady. And we have a plug. Move this. So the only thing left in here is we have a cable for the charger. All right, let's see the cord here. Probably about 3 feet, it looks like. It is a USB-C connector on both ends, and so therefore the plug itself must be a USB-C. Let's see how we get that out. And so there's the plug. Samsung. Here's a quick start guide. I can't imagine what this could be all about. Let's take a peek here. So it just shows a phone, again the earbuds, and the watch. So that's it. I mean, there's nothing more to it. We'll do a little check and see how fast it actually charges. All right, let me go ahead and plug it in. Plug is back here, and that's it. 1, 2, 3. It is plugged in, and I saw these 3 lights flash amber, but now they're off. So let's see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and take this watch, which is currently at 58%. Let me take it off and see what happens when I put it on here. The magnet worked, and it's charging. So it shows it's at 58%, and according to this, it'll be 1 hour and 4 minutes until it's at 100%. And I'm wondering what would happen if you have multiple products on here also. So let's check it out. Let's keep moving forward here. I have a Pixel phone here. Let me shut it off. I'm going to just lay it on here. I'll put it right here. And it's charging. It's currently at 39%. And it shows here, you could see a red dot. I don't know if you could see that. It shows these 2 red dots where I'm currently charging items. And the third item I have is I have an iPhone. And let me shut that off. So the iPhone, let me just see if that also will charge. And it does. It's currently at 81%. You could see it shows all 3 items. So anyway, I'm going to test this. I'm going to let some of these phones run down. I'll show you how it does with one item. on it with all three items on it, and we'll see how this reacts. I do want to mention to you that both of the phones are actually in a case, so they're both in a plastic case, and there was no problem putting the phone down and getting a connection. So let's try again here, and there it is, it lit up right up. So easy to do, and again, there's two phones. My watch was only on there a few minutes and had already added 3% in just a minor amount of time. So there it is again. Well, I don't really know if this is going to work, but I am going to try putting Apple, I think they're called AirPods, on here. So these are, of course, wireless. Let's see. Bingo. It worked. You could see the green light is on. You could see that light is on there. So in fact, it's even charging the AirPods. So this is the Samsung wireless charger trio. And again, we'll do some speed tests because I think those are important to see. All right, we're going to do a bit of a time test here with the Pixel 6. So we have a Pixel 6. I'm going to put it right here in the middle. And it popped up and said there's 14%. We have a red light on that shows it's in the number 2 position over here. And it is 5:32 p.m. It has been 30 minutes, so let's see how we're doing. I haven't looked yet. And in 30 minutes, the battery went from 14 to 17%. This is not at all good. So we are now an hour in total. We started at 14%, and you could see where, or maybe you can't see, but we are currently now at 20%. Wow. This is certainly not good. Okay, for this test, I am taking off the cover, and I lay it on here, and it's at 17%. Here's what we're going to do. My battery is currently at 20%, and I have been finding that I'm getting very low charge rates out of this for the phone. It averages about 6% an hour or less. So what I've done is I actually found a lot of settings I had incorrectly on here that didn't shut off the phone, had all kinds of notifications, etc., etc. So I have made all of the adjustments, and what we're going to do is see what that does to improve it. So here we go. We'll put it down, and the red light is on. So it's charging in the first, there's 1, 2, and 3. So it's charging in the first spot, and currently we are at, as I said, 20%. So we'll be back and we'll see if this has made any progress. Again, the watch is not an issue, and I'll probably try it with an iPhone to see if perhaps the phone is the issue. So we'll be back. Well, here we go. It has been 30 minutes, and let's see what the 20% is now. Is it 23 or 26? It is 23. So I will probably be returning this charger. Well, here we are. Let me just show you on this app a few of the charging situations that have happened. Right now the phone is well charged, but I'll go down here to charging and then to history. So here we go for charging, and now I'll go to history and I'll pick out a few.
Unfortunately, this one was using a cable overnight, so it was a direct wire, and you could see here losing. And here's a couple here, 66 to 67, just 1% in 4 minutes. Here's another I charged for 11 minutes, and it's 1%. And here we go to 15 minutes, and it went 2%. And here's another 6 minutes, and it went 1%. So you kind of get the situation here. And I think if this one here was when I tested it, see this one for 40 minutes. This was using a different charger. It was a charger that was really built for Apple products, and you could see it went up about 20% in 40 minutes. And here again, you can see up 20% in 40 minutes. So you kind of get the gist of using that particular charger, which really did make me worry a bit about the new charger. But the fact is that 8 minutes, 1%, 12 minutes, 2%. Here's 15 minutes, 16 minutes, 3%. That was actually really good. That was the charger, the Samsung charger. It went really, really well on it there. And you can see again here, 3 minutes now. This is a case where I had finally figured out to shut off the display manually because the screen kept turning on no matter what I did. And again, now here's one that just boggles your mind. It went up 3% in over an hour. And that's a case where I noticed when I looked down before I stopped it that the screen display was on. I have tried everything, by the way, to stop that. So here's 8 minutes at 2%. And so you could kind of see where it's going to end up, I think. It'll end up probably in the neighborhood of somewhere between 6 and 12% an hour, depending on whether or not the screen comes on. Or what? Here's one here. Went up 5% in an hour. 10 minutes, it went up 2%. So the fact is that if you're just doing something like I am right now on my computer, laying it on there, if I'm going to be on the computer for an hour or so, that's neat. It'll give you a little bit more, or if you're going to charge it overnight. But this is clearly not going to work as a fast charge, at least for my uh, Pixel 6. It works great, as I said, on my watch, and it works great on an iPhone. So there you go.